You ever watch shows like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, and if you was like in the early 2000s, you'd watch shows like Flavor of Love, I Love You in New York, Rock of Love, For the Love of Ray J, all those shows. Well, this show is kind of like a behind the scenes of like what happens. It's scripted. It's unreal. Welcome
One
to
of
the
these ding dongs.
Ladies, I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you.
We're selling.
So if you're into that, hit that subscribe button. And this is the worst of best of Unreal. So we're going to get into ranking these seasons. I'm going to let y'all know what I also thought about the show as well. So the show itself, I would just say after season 2, it's like this show infuriated me, and the main character Rachel Goldberg. I've seen her in Life Unexpected. I was watching her in a little bit of Roswell. I've seen her in some other things. Great. And this one, her character annoyed me. Just wanted to smack her sometimes. Just wanted to smack her. But anyways, and fourth place is season 3. So we meet the suitress. I forgot her name. That's how boring she was, okay? Like she was like this successful woman, which is amazing. It's awesome. I'm not gonna knock it. But she was boring. And like there was this like oath thing which was kind of weird to me. And I did like to see Madison. So Madison was like the shy girl we see in season 2. You know, she's kind of like an assistant or whatever to like one of the other main characters, Quinn King, and like she has like these pigtails in the second season, and like now we see her with her hair done and you know her makeup or whatever. Like she was like a producer at this point, and she was being shy and a little weird, and Shrink was a little weird as well. So I'll have to give this season a 3. I did not like the suitress at all. And like August was hot. Don't get me wrong, he was hot. And like she had slept with the jockey and like all these other things was going on. Let me just tell y'all, this show is short. It only has like 28 episodes because it got canceled by Hulu, I think, or somebody canceled it. And I can see why, because like it turned into a shit show, you know? So, and and third place is season 4. So I just finished watching it today, actually. And season 4, they kind of did this like Everlasting All Stars. That was the name of the show. Like, you know, didn't want to get in trouble with the Bachelor, Bachelorette, right? So it was called Everlasting, and you could see like how in the show how they produce certain scenes. And like in this, like there was this character named Noelle, Maya, and this dude Roger, who was in the first season with the first suitor Adam, right? And he had forced himself onto Maya, which I did not appreciate. And then like, oh, the season made me mad. And then like we see Quinn and Chet get back together, and I guess they had like a baby or something. I'm not gonna try to give away too much, but yeah, what I wrote in my notes is that the show should have ended after season 2. And Rachel, like, I don't get me wrong, I was loving her blonde hair, but she was looking a little hoish, and she was looking a little desperate because she was sleeping with everybody on the show. Everybody. She slept with August. She slept with Rodrigo. She slept with Jasper. I don't know. She was sleeping with, well, no, Jasper was the last season, but she kind of slept with him too. It's like, that's the thing I noticed, like these women on these shows, like, why are y'all sleeping with the contestants on the shows? It's looking very hoish. So I'll give this season a 5 because I was happy that the show was over, which was really just like, don't get me wrong, you'll be addicted to watching it, intrigued, wanting to know what happens next in each episode. But at the same time, it's like, it was pissing me off. Like, it was pissing me off. And second place is season 2. Personally, like, you know, Rachel wanted to try something different and finally had their first Black Bachelor. And which was nice to see because like in real life we haven't had another Black Bachelor since like Matt James, you know. There's supposed to be another one, but I've been hearing rumors that they're gonna place him with somebody else. But anyways, it's like I love the diversity, and Madison was like a terrible producer. I'm sorry, Madison been a part of the show since season 1. Like she got to be a producer, like she sucked her way up. I'm just saying. And she didn't have the guts for it. Like I felt like she at first she didn't have the guts for it, and she has too much heart for this, which something I was noticing is like And the TV industry, they will chew you up and swallow you back out. Because that's what happened with Madison. Because, like, she was this shy girl who didn't really want to do nothing. And then by the end of the show, we see her, like, being dumped by this guy. But she's a powerhouse. And she's trying to work with Fiona, who you might have seen her in an episode of Catfish, because she's an actress, but like she was on there for a different reason. But yeah, that was just something I was noticing with Madison. Okay, and I liked personally season 1. Rachel was my favorite. Season 4, Rachel was my least because she, at first, she really like cared about the women and like the men and what they wanted, but it seemed like she was really in it for herself. And then she wanted to quit the show because it was making her like physically ill. Like it was too much stress on her, you know? And I definitely like seeing Jay. I always liked Jay like all the way through. Like I think besides from him doing the thing, he was all right in my book. And the whole scene of Darius and like the cops coming and like basically turn into like the other girls like saying like, did these guys like kidnap you or something? I didn't really appreciate that. And like I'm just over it like in real life. But overall I love this season. It's actually one of my favorites out of the 4. But I'm gonna give it a 7. So in season 1, I loved it. This is like what got me hooked into the show in the first place. Like we see this suitor named Adam. And of course Rachel sleeps with Adam. Like she gets feelings for Adam. And like, you know, it is very twisted and undermining the way that they showed on the show that the producers will take and twist things for their own advantage just to get some views. They didn't care about nobody's mental health. I think there was one episode, I can't remember which season, the girl shit herself and like it was like, oh, go get her, she's shitting herself, well, she farted and then she shitted on herself. Like they didn't really care. Overall, I will give this show like a 6 out of 10. I could definitely see how it got canceled because like it was running its course. Like what y'all gonna talk about? And then at the end, well, I'm not even gonna explain what happened at the end, but then I could see like if they would have gotten a season 5, maybe Quinn and Rachel would have been producing like a whole different show. But that is my thoughts on UnReal. Y'all can find it on Netflix and on Hulu. I believe that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow, no content. Maybe I'll be live. Sunday is the 20th anniversary of Veronica Mars. So we'll have a worst to best of Veronica Mars characters. I've already ranked the show. And I will be putting out another review of Sister Wives. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.